Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dick and Barrett are the 2 and the 3. And for the Bulls, we've got Smith. Trey Jones is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Facing off in this one, we've got 2 teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
So it's Chicago now. Toronto making their last shot. Jones from outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's Barrett on the wing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Barnes. Chicago with a rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. And stolen by Barrett. Outside Dick. Pass to Barrett. Over Jones. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Champagnie, that's good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Barrett with it. 14 points his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Jones, the pass to Jones. Back to Jones. Jones, his shot is good.
Yeah, Tyus Jones, very opportunistic in scoring inside.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Dick against Jones. Outside Barrett. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. You know, Tim, both of Jakob Poeltl's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, B.A., in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
Here's Champagnie. After the basket by Toronto. Buries it from 3. Champagnie's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Dick. There's the 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Jones. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here's Pirtle. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. Second, Chicago.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. That shot is off. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Dick. No good on the triple. And here's Jones. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Chicago passing it around. Here's Champagnie. And again, no good by Chicago. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. Dick finds Barrett. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And you don't see many mid-range shots from Barrett. He'd much rather take shots from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Here's Buzelis. Really played well against Indiana in his last game.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Barrett. Rebounded by Champagnie.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Here's Dick. Outside Barrett. From behind the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
He buries it from three.
And the more you see Barrett, the more you realize he is comfortable now passing the basketball, as evidenced by that assist right there.
Jones, the pass to Smith. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Pirtle, who poked away. Now Barnes. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And then you look at what he did defensively. 4 blocks on the night, and he changed a number of others.
They grab their own miss. Dick against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort, and the bucket is good from Barrett in deep. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Jones from outside. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Dick to the paint. Here's Barrett. And he banks in the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Well, Barrett has a lot of physical gifts. He is a wing who is not bothered by taking it inside.
Pass to Champagnie. On the wing, Jones. And here's Smith, covered by Pirtle. Smith passes to Champagnie. Now here's Jones. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. Just such a physical strain on your body. And mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Chicago making some changes. Terry comes in for Champagnie, and Russell is subbed in for Jones. Raptors trail by 3. Now here's Barrett. He has 6. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. No good, off the front rim.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Jones. The shot no good. Pirtle with some nice D.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And he gets the bucket. Barrett's got 8.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Hardaway's shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
Outside Barrett. Back to Hardaway. Jones grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
But that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
Here's Terry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets it fly. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp. Here's Jones. He picked up 15 in their last win against Indiana. Pass to Smith. Back to Jones. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Toronto grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Now here's Pirtle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And that's what you admire about Pirtle. He plays with so much effort.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Pirtle. The Bulls trail by 3. From deep, MP. Hardaway grabs the board. Pass to Evans. One second left. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Toronto out in front, up 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
All right, let's get an update on Scotty Barnes. What's the latest, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Raptors was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, that's an injury no player wants to deal with, but as we know, so many guys have dealt with it at some point.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Trey Lyles is out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's Wade in at the 5.
Yeah, the sweet lefty stroke of Russell. I mean, it's a simple jumper, and D-Lo makes it look good.
Pass to Martin. Here's Evans. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the take, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now here's Russell. He's got 5, and he goes in for the dunk.
A reliable distributor. Russell will find ways to set his guys up.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Evans, guarded by Russell. For three, Hardaway gets the three ball to go. Hardaway's got 5 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Terry, and that one is stuffed right through. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Toronto trailing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Martin. "13 feet out. Chicago with a rebound.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Back to you guys.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Champagnie, he's checked in for Williams. Ellis comes in for Phillips. And it's Trey Jones in for Terry. Jones' his shot is good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Over to the left wing. Outside Hardaway. Nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Russell. 5 points in the game. And he dunks it down. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Pass to Dick. Driving to the basket. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Champagnie from deep. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Barnes. Still no points. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Monday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Wizards, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Chicago passing it around. Here's Russell. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Dick. Outside Hardaway. Picked by Poeltl. Fires the 3. Russell with the rebound. Bulls leading by 5. Here's Champagnie. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Scotty Barnes is one of those do-it-all kind of guys. He can guard 1 through 4, and then offensively, he can basically do any job that's required.
Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Good on the bucket.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Jalen Smith.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Right side Jones. The three from Russell. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. It's fun to see if they can keep it up.
Here's Barnes, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Barrett's checked in for Hardaway. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Russell, that's good.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Here's Dick. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Russell. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
Here he goes. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. The 3, Smith. Rebound, Toronto. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now, Barnes really gets off the ground. He is just an effortless athlete.
Right side, Russell. Pass to Jones. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Dick, coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers. 4-3, and it's Chicago with a board. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just 1 game. Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Driving in. Smith with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Champagnie, the pass to Smith. Pass to Buzelis. Right wing. Takes the 3. Smith no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Outside Barrett. And here's Barnes from outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. The Bulls in second.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
Pass to Barrett. Looking to end this cold spell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 12 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Now here's Dick. He's got 6. Down low, deflects the pass. Jones, the pass to Russell. Back to Jones. Jones with the ball. Outside Russell. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Russell's got 13 points in this quarter.
Yeah, a high-profile score since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points. And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Toronto.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Smith right side. Outside Russell. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 9.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, that's a big man playing big. Pirtle using all of that 7-foot length.
Now here's Smith. 14 points for him last game against Indiana.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pirtle. And the layup falls. Pirtle's got 10 points.
Yeah, Pirtle that time just outworked the defense. He is no stranger to fighting through contact.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Barrett. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, he has just completely taken over this game. R.J. Barrett putting up numbers.
Russell, the pass to Jones. Back to Russell. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for Chicago. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
It's too early to be talking about this. We do this every year. Just let it play out.
Where is the entertainment in that? Come on. You've been a player, a rapper, an actor. It's show business, man. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Here's Jones. They've got Trey Jones. Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Champagnie at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Jones. 4-point game. Shot clock at 5. The 3-ball. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Dick off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Dick's got 8.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Outside Barrett. Jones grabs the board.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
The 3rd pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing leg.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 14. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Jones. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Smith. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Barrett. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. 16 points for him.
And that's all created by Barrett right there. That's an extra possession simply with effort.
Jones from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Outside Dick. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Chicago leading. Jones feels it out. Pass to Champagny. Back to Jones. Outside Jones. It's stolen by Barnes. For the lead. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Jones finds Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Barrett. 16 points for him. Barnes, no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And here's Jones. Out left to the wing. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Jones. Buzelis has got 12 points.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Barnes passes to Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And there's Toronto with another bucket. Now Jones. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know He said, "I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor." Guys, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Buzelis. 12 points for him. To the inside, Barnes. Back to Dick. Three-pointer. And the Raptors get it back. Barnes, no good.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Pass to Champagny. Now here's Jones. Beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got rebound number 11. Lets it go. And it's Chicago with a board. Champagny's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, you talk about a natural point guard. Jones is so good at orchestrating the offense and finding teammates.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Buzelis. Hardaway's checked in for Toronto. Toronto passing it around. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Jones, a pass to Smith. Left side Jones. Pass to Jones. Here's Champagny from downtown. Pirtle grabs a miss.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. It's Barnes on the wing. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Jones grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I love when R.J. Barrett gets out in the open floor and runs. He can really use that athleticism.
Jones, the pass to Russell. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Russell's got 20.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 18.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Toronto substitution. Number 41.
Now here's Barnes. Defense right on him. Missed inside. Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Champagny. Now Smith. Russell, the pass to Champagny. Back to Russell. The 3 is up. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open.
Here's Russell. And the layup is good. He's got 22.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Outside Barrett. For 3, Hardaway. Jones grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Russell. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, whenever he steps on the floor, the first thing on Russell's mind, scoring points.
Outside Barnes. Jones against Barrett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points in the game. They set the screen. Here's the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got rebound number 15 here tonight. The steal. Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The assist.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. Chicago, fourth.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively. And then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
Oh, man!
Look out below.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Russell. He's got 24. Chicago passing it around. 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet out. Rebound, Toronto. Outside Dick. Pass to Wade. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one is hammered home.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Terry. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Wade. And stolen by Alvarado. To the middle. And no good. The dry spell continues. No luck on that one. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Bulls out in front. They lead by 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Tim Hardaway is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Wade in at center. Here's Evans, 6 to shoot. And it's flushed down, a nice jam. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Buzelis. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Wade. Now Hardaway. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Evans. Hardaway from outside. The shot, no good. Here's Terry. Three-pointer, Buzelis. He's off on that one. On the wing, Grady Dick, guarded by Russell. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Alvarado, and the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Pirtle's checked in for Wade. Dick against Russell. Here's Evans. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Yeah, and that's his bread and butter right there. That's where Pirtle wants to operate, right there in the paint in front of the rim.
Here's Terry, defended by Hardaway. This one for 3, and Russell with the 3. Russell's got 27.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Evans. Alvarado defending. Pass to Pirtle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now here's Russell. And here's Alvarado. To the paint. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Evans. Alvarado defending. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Evans. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Hardaway. Inside. The shot by Pirtle, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The shot by Russell, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. To the inside. Puts up the 8-footer. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Alvarado. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Terry. To take the lead. Here's Buzelis. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Evans. Alvarado defending. Back to Dick. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Timeout Bulls! For Chicago, Champagnie. He's checked in for Terry. Jones comes in for Russell. And it's Jones in for Alvarado. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Left side, Jones. Here's Buzelis. Back to Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Launches a 3. That shot missing.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Now here's Dick. Now Barrett. The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound. Jones with the ball. Pass to Jones. Launches a 3 on target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Barrett. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he can ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running. And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Jones, the pass to Smith. On the wing, Jones to take the lead. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dick by Pirtle. Fires the three. Dick with a miss.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Outside Jones. Down low. To tie it up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And the mid-range shot has been there for them over and over. They continue to capitalize on it. Let's see if they keep going back to it.
Now here's Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's Chicago now. 7-point differential. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Jones. The three is up. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
And here's Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Rebounded by Smith. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Jones. And stolen by Barrett. Barnes fires from 12 feet out. Cash.
And Barnes is starting to look so confident on these mid-range Jays. It looks like he thinks he can score from there anytime he wants.
Now here's Smith. Jones outside. From downtown. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Pirtle. Barrett outside. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 3. He launches. Pirtle. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Yeah, his teammates and coaches love that right there. Second chance opportunities by Pirtle.
Jones outside. Takes a 3. Oh, it misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Barnes outside. Now Barrett. Ooh, it doesn't go. And the Bulls shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. Dick against Jones. Smith with a screen on Dick. Now Smith. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Raptors ball.
Now Barnes. Now Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Grady Dick.